The Burger King worker who was missing out on her kids because she had to work 12-hour shifts at Burger King alone. Now, this happened in Columbia, South Carolina. It's going viral lately. So let's jump into that and watch this video and break that down. Right, let's get into it.
Well, right now, a TikTok video is putting the spotlight on a Midlands fast food worker who's been seen running an entire Burger King location in Columbia all by herself. The emotional post sparking conversations online about labor shortages, long hours, and the struggle to make ends meet. Tonight, we hear from the woman in the video, a mother of three, who says she's doing everything she can to keep going, even when it means doing it all by herself.
Now, I will say this: I have never been in because I worked in one restaurant when I was younger, but I was never. It's a restaurant, so I couldn't do everything by myself. But I've been on my own, the only one in my position, to where I'm handling everything for a big restaurant. And yes, it was hectic. Yes, it was awful. There was like, yeah, people called out. But at the end of the day, I had to do the work. I needed to make some money.
I be missing out on my kids' life and I work a lot. So I be having to provide for them and I really don't be having time to spend with them. And it hurts me a lot.
Nakia Hamilton is a single mother of three here in Columbia. She works 12 hours plus to provide for her children, even if that means doing it all by herself at this Burger King on Broad River Road.
One of my employees just quit on me and they ain't had nobody else to come in. So I had to work by myself, to close by myself, had to do the dishes, do prep, do the floor, do front counter, drive through. Though I ain't no shutting down drive through and let people come in because it's too much trying to run and take orders, then got to run back. So y'all
Oh yeah, that's completely understandable. You by yourself. Drive through is the only thing we working with. There's no coming in, no sitting down, none of that. No. The drive through only. That seems more manageable to me. Manageable. Mm-mm.
To get her some help up in here because she busted her behind. She's doing everything she needs to do to make sure everybody is okay up in here.
In this TikTok video, you can see Hamilton working by herself, and thousands of people on social media had questions.
And then last night I closed again by myself last night. I finally got help today. And she been here since 11 o'clock. She about to close with us at 11. So we just ain't got no employees. Nobody want to work no more.
Still, even after what happened.
That's a good question. No one wants to work nowadays. I have been hearing about that. A lot of people. Well, some people are saying that it's harder to get hired on jobs. So is it too hard to get hired on some of these jobs, or is it no one wants to work? Mm-mm. Now there are some jobs that no one wants to do. Yes. Yeah. But let's keep going.
Here that day, Hamilton says she's doing it all for her children and thanks her manager for giving her the job.
I wouldn't have no job because I do have a record, and it's hard to find a job with a record. And by grace of God, she gave me a job, so that's the only reason why I stayed for her.
See, she's a strong, good mother. She works hard. Yes, she has a record, so she knows the types of jobs that she has to do because she has a record. And she's grateful that the person who hired her gave her this opportunity to work. So she's not going to quit. She wasn't going to plan on quitting. She's making more hours, but it is hard. But sometimes you got to do the hard work. And you work hard enough for a good amount of time, I believe that good things are bound to happen to you. You work hard long enough, and something good will come out to it. Something good will come out of it. But
That was Clara Faith reporting. Now, we reached out to Burger King to get some clarification about what happened here. A spokesperson did respond to us, sent us a statement. Here's what it says, quote, "At Burger King, it's our policy that all company and franchise-owned restaurants require more than one team member to be working per shift." They go on to say, "We are working with the franchisee of this location to understand what happened and take any..."
So Burger King said there needs to be more than one worker. Now I remember hearing talk like you would think that if there's only one worker, someone calls out the big boss. Big boss has to come in, hey, get his hands dirty. He's doing the work, or the franchise owner has to come in because hey, you can't just leave someone in there by themselves. Especially randoms, you got to handle cleaning the whole restaurant. You got to handle making the food. Got to handle taking the orders, giving the orders out. Then you got to handle prep for the beginning of the day, and then closing out. Mm-mm. Working hard for I don't know how much they making, but I promise you, I don't think it's enough. Mm-mm. Overtime, yeah, you got overtime, but that is absolutely wild.
And by grace of God, she gave me a job. So that's the only reason why I stayed for her.
So let's give it up for her. She's doing great. She's working hard for her kids. Yes, it's sad that she had to work in the Burger King all by herself. But hey, she did what she had to do. She can't just leave. She got a family to take care of. She has to provide for her family. Strong single mother. Mm-mm. And she's doing what she got to do. So I'm proud she's doing what she got to do. And it sounds like Burger King, the big Burger King corporation, is going to look into the franchise. So it's probably she's not going to be working alone for. But you never know. Hey, the franchise, the whole, they can say all they want to say. That there shouldn't be one person in there, but who's going to enforce it? Maybe she'll make them another TikTok if it happens again. But then you have to be worried. What if they fire her because she's making it? Well, see, then she could sue. I don't know. Could she sue if she was making TikToks and about her working alone? Mm-mm-mm. Crazy.
And by grace of God, she gave me a job. So that's the only reason why I stayed for her.
That was Clara Faith reporting. Now, we reached out to Burger King to get some clarification about what happened here. A spokesperson did respond to us, sent us a statement. Here's what it says, quote,
It requires more than one team member. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if Burger King is actually going to hold up their end and say, oh, they're going to reach out to the franchise owner. Maybe everybody was busy. Maybe even the franchise owner was busy to where it had to be one person. I don't know much to come out of it, but I'm happy she shared her story with us, with the internet. Hey, we can see how strong she is and how hard she's working for her kids, and her kids need to be proud of, happy for her. Yes, I see. Good morning, everybody in chat. Good morning, but my mom, I didn't have both parents in my life. I saw my dad sometimes, a few times, but my mom worked a lot as well. She worked a lot. She worked from 7 to 7, 12-hour shifts. So yes, there was some days where my mom was working. She got tired. She's at home, but I was always very happy to what my mom she sacrificed and did for me. So I believe her kids. Hopefully, her kids feel the same way, and they show her love when she comes home, and they're grateful for everything she does, everything that she is doing for them. That is what, because she's doing it for them, and she's working hard for them. So as long as they're happy about it, as long as hopefully they're grateful, that is my main thing. Because it feels like some of these kids nowadays. I'm not trying to get derailed. But some of these kids nowadays seem like they're just ungrateful for what their parents do for them. Now, yes, some parents don't do much for their kids and don't and are. I hate to say it, but sometimes they don't need to be parents in the first place. But hey, it is. You got to do what you got to do. That's all I can say. You got to do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. All right, everybody, remember this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember